friends. Hello. Happy Wednesday night. How is everybody? I know I said I was maybe going to come on last night, but I got tired and things. So anyway, just an excuse, I know. Anywho, I have some fun things to look at tonight, and I would love for you to say howdy when you join me. And I'm just going to do some organizing while I'm waiting for people to join. Let me pull my comments over, that way I can see them. Yay, yay. And got a couple cute things to show you and a little teaser for my membership group, which is starting tomorrow night. So excited. And if you want to join, it's not too late. Hey, Katie. It is not too late to jump on if you want to. So, yes, that is what we're doing. Tomorrow night at 7, so I'm super excited. First membership group, so it's a devotion with a craft. So excited, and yeah, and on a Zoom, so we get to chat and everything. Yeah, hi Nancy, hello, hello. So I did some playing yesterday, last night when I didn't get on. I came on because I just thought I need to just do a little playing, and I did a little bit of a cleanup. But I'll show you some of the boards I made, and this is going to be part of the digitals. So the digitals that you get in the group will be, oh yay, good, 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 good. You need to wash them really good, Katie, before you wash them once. I sent some soap for you, and so wash the brushes really good once before you use it. Okay, wash them with soap, and then you can just keep them in that mesh. And it works, and then let them dry, and then you don't have to let them dry, but just wash them first. Okay, so I did a little, made some boards. I didn't do that. Anyway, I'm trying to pull out things I did to show y'all what we did, some together and some we didn't. Anyway, let's get to it. Hey, hello, 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 everybody. Oh, Lourdes, welcome back. It's been a long time, but I'm so happy to see your name come up. Yes, and I meant to put a note in there, but guys, getting all my shipments, there's nothing fun. There's nothing really extra. It was like, I went to the shop today to, I need to get a picture. It's kind of been Tetris-y. And so my girlfriend Charla went with me, my dear friend Charla, she went with me to, I'm going to move this here because I'm terrified I'm going to knock that over. And it's going to spill. I've got my water in case I want to do watercolor. We got all the paint onto a table in boxes. So if I need to get to paint, I can to sell. And now I'm looking for my paint to work with. And I'm also trying to get all my stuff. And now I'm looking for everything I need and starting putting everything together for, Maryland, because that's coming up really soon. Anyway, okay, let's get talking. Stop talking so much. All right, let me point you down. So I made these kind of, this was the bad bird. Remember we made this bird, I think it was yesterday morning. Didn't he turn out kind of cute? Or she, I think it kind of looks like snow, but you know, what do I know? This would be really cute at Christmas. You could put snow on it with like that would be such a cute Christmas card, paint it red. I don't know if it looks like cardinal, but who cares? And you could put snow on, you could put snow on everything. It doesn't have to be a cardinal, but it could be just a snowbird. And you could put like texture and make it look like snow. So super cute, super cute. And I shared on my page, let's go in here and let's do two. I shared on my page, Lexi did the most amazing watercolor with the rural scene stamp. Okay, so this is that one that didn't turn out very good. And you can kind of, I mean, you really can't see it anymore, but I did some really fun texture, and I just did this with paint and inks, and oxide ink, oxides, not Distress Oxide, not ink, and paint, and I used to make shapes. I thought that was fun. So this type of thing will be in the digital for the membership group. And I will not put anything that I give the membership group. I will leave all that off my website for price for 6 months. 6 months, I've got to decide. Probably 6 months. I think that's easy to remember. But this is a fun one I made. And it has some acrylic and watercolor. And so you could go in and you could cut it up, make a pocket, and then you could put some, you could stamp on it, put a little, it's a fun little design, you know. So this is some of the original work that you'll get from me for that. This is another one. This has the stamp on it. I won't do anything where I have the IOD stamps, but I will do pages like this that you'll get. This is a master board. So you'll be getting a master board. So anyway, you'll be doing that. Okay, so what I did today, I came down and I was kind of piddling around, and I pulled out some tissue paper and I stamped one of the roses, and it is from the, if I can find it, it's buried. It's with the, it wasn't this most recent one, it was the one before that, and it has the chicken and all that good stuff. Hi, Ann, on there. Oh, I saw, did you see, Ann, I saw where you liked Lexi's picture of the rural scenes. Is that not incredible? What if I got my foot on? I think I could put my foot on that. I was looking for a footrest because I really like them. Anyway, isn't this fun? So what I did is I went in, I couldn't find this journal because it was buried, but we can do it in here too. So this is a fun, I have that already painted, so we may add a rose onto that. So we'll do that there. But I was doing, this is my book that I use for ideas. This is like one of my very first ones. I still need to do something on the inside. Look at that. Man, that's so pathetic. Anyway, I was just learning. But this has ideas for like a flip out to kind of teach you how to, ideas to make. Like this is supposed to goes like that, and then it folds down. It's kind of gotten all flipped up and everything. And just to have, you know, reminders of pockets to make and how to use things in your book. So, because it's a lot to remember, you know, when you don't know. This one's a fun one. I forgot about it. Anyway, this one, I love this one because it wraps around a page. That's a good one. And I forget to use that. And I was just playing. Look at that. I can't draw clearly. And so then I was doing that, and so then I went in and I did a watercolor on this, and I cut this out, and I thought, how fun would it be to decorate underneath it and then lay that on there? And what's neat is when it's tissue, you can even run it. I can run it like this. I could do another one and run it on the page and cover it. Hey, Christy, hello. So we're kind of gonna, I can show you how I cut it out. You can cut it out in pieces if you want to. But I thought, let's just do a little zhuzhin to the page. It doesn't even have to be anything major. You know, it can be some inks. It can be, we can even just use, you know, just, we don't even have to use water if we don't want to. We can just kind of put it on there and, you know, rub it out and just put some color block on there, different blocks. This is just a Distress Oxide. If I wanted to use water, I could, but you know, then you just have to dry it. So everything's shaking because this table shakes. Yes, it's an idea book, and I found a little thing. I also made some, you know, this is a Dollar Tree book that I don't want. So this one is a single page, and then I glued this one together to give it a little bit of heft. And I didn't want to glue this one because I love that. So we can watercolor on it if we want to. We could go in. Oh, that's one of the sunflowers. I just thought that was fun. And I love, have you seen the one? It's the movie with, oh gosh, what's her name? Let's just do some crayons on this, some crayon watercolors. Beatrix Potter, her movie, her life story movie, it is so good. I'm going to lay this right here so you all know what we're kind of working with. And it was so good. And what was that? and in it she did some watercolor painting, and she was doing like the different kinds of water, and I loved that scene. It's like my favorite scene ever. And so in my mind, when I do stuff like this, I'm her. I'm pretending to be her. So yes, yes, yes. So I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to do some crazy loose flower shapes. It doesn't have to, you know, I'm not going to think about the color. I'm not going to think about the shape. I'm just going to do circles and kind of ovals and just kind of be all random all over the place. And then when it waters it out, and then we'll dry it, and then we'll see how this looks on top of it. I'm just going to play and see if it works. So it's kind of an idea. It's an idea book with reminder books. You know, it's a little bit of everything. So journaling page as well. So it could be kind of anything. And I think I'm just going to do it on this side because I doubled this side. And I just want a nice little fun red center. And colors I don't typically go for. I always go for the pinks and the reds and the blues. So I think I'm going to go for this orange and just go in here and just do a loose kind of flower. I'm also going to grab some paper. I think I have some. Do I have some plain right here? This one I can use. Yep. Just to kind of protect underneath it. There we go. Because we're going to add water to it. So, anyway, these are watercolor crayons. My friend Kate told me about them. She's awesome. She takes them, but she uses her spit to do them all. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Callie. Welcome, welcome. We're just kind of just starting out playing a little bit. I've got a technique I want to show you. And I'm just going to get a brush and water this down a little bit. I'm just going to start with the yellow right there. And then we'll just, and it's going to pull up some of that blue, which I'm okay with. I'm not going to stick with this. I may add different colors in there. I probably will grab a paper towel because it's running. We don't want that to happen. If it's a little distorted, I'm okay with that. You know, I don't mind that too much because this is really just to be like an under thing, you know. Like I'm just gonna have it bending way over, like that be like the stem, and just do some, you know, crazy leaves. This is kind of my signature flower that I've done because there's absolutely no talent to it, you know. It doesn't even really need anything. Let's dry it and then we can add something else to it. So I just, like I'm looking at it and I think, it needs some pinks. Killing me not to have pink on here. So we may add some pink. And I'm just gonna dollop it up with a paper towel because I can. Who cares? What are y'all working on? Tell me. And so this is from the Dollar Tree. It's a $1.25 book, hardback book. You can get them there. I've stopped buying them, and I've already burnt myself with this once because it's a paint remover thing, and it gets really hot, and I keep forgetting that. And so I'm trying to keep it down here on my concrete floor so I don't get all nuts. I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of this. Yeah, let's just add a little pink in here like this. Because I'm just, you know, I just like pinks. And then I'm going to just go in with maybe a brown just to do a little bit, but it's probably just going to smear. So who knows? Who knows what we're doing? It's not super, I'm just trying to put color on here, you know. Just anything, just to make it kind of have a background. We may, I don't know, we may put over top of it. I'm not loving this. Does anybody else do stuff and you're like, Not a super fan. Not a super fan. Not a super fan at all. I gotta be careful. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna come in here with some oxide sprays, and we're just going to go in and we're just going to dab it a little bit and add a bit with water. See what that's like. See if we can't jazz this up a bit. Yeah. Not a super fan. And I can pull it up and I can kind of let it spill a little bit. I don't want to go way down in the crease, you know, but I did paint down in that. So let's see if we can dry that. So if anything, I hope this gives you some courage to just play a little bit, because out of play, I feel like we do learn techniques and we get ideas, and you know, this can be, you all don't have to put this book on Facebook and YouTube. You can, you don't have to, you know, you don't have to, I'm going to try and dry it, let it run some. You don't have to do this in front of people. Hey, you're not late, Betty. You're just fine. You're not late. So yeah, you're not late at all. So tomorrow, so for my membership group, I will be doing a devotion with, super excited on the first one. Kind of, oh goodness. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I was looking for my heat gun. You can, I may do just a little bit of that. You can, and so it will be a complete craft. Okay, hey Miss Charlotte, how are you? Hi Sarah. Thank you. Sarah's in my membership group. I'm so excited. Thank you, friend, for jumping on. You were my first one. Yes, I'm so excited. And so I will email you your digitals, and I will email you a link. I'm working on the Zoom. I will email you a link for the Zoom. You can also catch the replay on our, we have a private page on Facebook, and can y'all hear that? And we have a private page on Facebook, and I'm just going to dab that up because I'm tired of waiting on it. There we go. Let's add, what else are we going to have on there? Yeah, mowed lawn. This is a good one. So you get your 3 to 5 digitals, which I'm sure will probably be 5 all the time because I love to do that. And then I'm just gonna put one there. Oh, that's a big dollop. Woo! Do y'all remember the holiday movie where he goes and gets coffee or something with cream, and he goes, "There's a big dollop or a little dollop?" And he goes, and she takes the big dollop, and he goes, "Well, hello, Miss Big Dollop." Yep, I always think of that. Yes, I do. Okay, let's let this kind of, I'm going to move this, and we're going to let this run down just a little bit, see if we can't catch some of it. Go a little this way. There we go, and a little that way. Yeah, so, and I'll do a crafts with you, and you can go back and we can talk about it. If you have any questions, you can always ask me questions. And if you're asking me questions other places and I'm not getting back with you, please just go on here and say, yo lady, I need an answer, and I will do my best to answer it. Okay, anyway, if I can. See if we can get it to run down even in the spine. We'll draw it really good in that crease. Oh, where's my, didn't I have a, oh, there we go. We can do. Anyway, And the texture of the paint is coming up, so it's just fun. We're just putting all kinds. I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna stop. My favorite, now this, you can never see this. You just can't, where is it? But I love it. Sometimes you can see the shimmer and sometimes you can't. But we're gonna try it. This is the, these are the iridescents and this is white linen, but I always struggle to see it. But we're going to spray it on here and see if we can get some shimmer on it. And then we're going to glue the rose on there and see how that looks and go from there. And we could even it needs a little pink too, don't y'all think? I think it needs pink. Let's do a pink iridescent too. There we go. And see if just the water that's on there can activate it a little bit. I don't want that brown right there, so I'm going to dollop that up. Because when you keep doing it, guess what color it goes to? Brown. Don't really want brown. No, I don't. So I'm really excited. This is something I've been dreaming of. It's called Creating with the Creator. And God just laid that on my heart. I don't know when it was. Gosh, bad, maybe a year ago. And I forget everything because y'all know I have a brain bleed and everything. I had that. And I kind of forget everything, but that would not leave my mind. And I felt like God was saying, I want you to do something with this. And I have not known what to do about it forever. And then my friend Lauren goes, why don't you do a membership group? And I was like, what? She goes, you should do a membership group. And I was like, okay. I'm going to dry the back just to make sure this is, little tip, if you're heating it up, always go to the back and dry it. It helps it dry. I have pulled some papers out so that it's not as thick. You can do that too. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, and then I had, oh, please don't catch fire. Okay, let's keep you away from things. Where do you want to go? Let's just keep you away from cords. Okay. It'll probably melt them. I also did some tissue paper and I dyed it. So we may add some of this on here as color blocks. You know, and it's just cheapo tissue paper from the Dollar Tree, y'all. It's not like it's expensive stuff. It's not at all. And actually, I'm just going to put it in with a glue stick because I can't get these lids off. I'm telling you what, I'm kind of over my old hand arthritis life. Yeah, I'm going to get the side that has the gold on it, the shimmer, because I love that. That's this side. And then we're just going to glue it down. I'm going to be a little careful because it will tear. But just to put in some color where we're missing it. You could also use some decoupage medium. I would use my crystal clear chandelier, but I can't find it. It's somewhere in my shop. So, and I'm not sure when I'm ever going to get in there. I eventually will. I'm just going to glue those down. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on these. And just to lay in some blocks of color. So it's not really, I just want the shiny stuff up. It's not like, this is rocket science, okay? And you're probably like, gosh, this is so boring. So I apologize. If this is something you don't want to see, please put it in the comments and say no. I may listen or I may not. Don't know. So just going to make sure that I glue all the little edges down. I think that might be. I just was trying to cover up all this white, right here. And because it's tissue, and I just used oxides to dye it. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to just take a little bit, wow, look at that thing. I need to clean that out. I'm just going to take a little bit of white paint. Okay. No, that's okay. I think I can find it. I just don't have it with me right now. But we'll see. Charla helped me sort today. She keeps me organized. And I love her heart. She's probably like, it's just like, you know. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of white paint, and I'm just going to go in and try to smear the edges a bit to make it look like it's a little more cohesive with the rest of it. And it's okay. I'm going to pull up some of the ink oxide, and that is fine. Just to kind of, I'm just using my hand, and I'm pulling off tissue, but who cares? This is not anything major. Let's glue that back down. That won't open. Awesome. What? I love my arthritic hands. Can I tell y'all that? I do. I love having not being able to open anything. Ugh, very frustrating. Just kind of going around the edges to just kind of bridge this a little bit. Does it make any sense what I'm doing? Can y'all see kind of what I'm trying to do? So it's not, I wanted that block of color, but I didn't want, I want it to kind of work together a little bit, you know? That flower just ended up being a big dud, but that's okay. Does that make any sense? Yeah, she is part of the committee. She's part of the committee. I need a committee. That's the honest to goodness truth. She's part of the committee, keeps me moving, going. I'm just like, whoo. And I had to claw my way into her life, y'all, because she wasn't sure if she wanted to be friends with me. Because, you know, she just, anyway. Let's try this real quick with my super hot heating gun. But I eventually clawed my way in. And eventually clawed my way in. She wasn't sure if she wanted to be friends with me. Can you imagine that? Not wanting to be friends with me? I mean, come on. Anyway, the shop is moving. It's been a standstill for a couple days, but electrician's been in there. Somebody's coming to work tomorrow. We are hoping. I'm hoping I can open by July. She's an introvert. Yeah. She also thought I was a little bougie. Yeah. Anybody that knows me knows I'm so far from bougie. I'm going to wipe my hands off. Okay, and now we're going to glue down, and I really need, I need a white glue. But we're just going to make it work, because this is what we got. Let's find, oh, there we go. There's our rose. So I'm hoping we can decoupage that right on there. What's cool is I could always do this if I wanted to, but I don't have any liquid. So we're not going to do that today. We're just going to, I'm just going to put the, I'm just going to put it down on top like this and then glue it down. Put the glue on this and then glue it down like this. But I would totally say use Mod Podge or Crystal Clear Chandelier, which I love it. But it's somewhere in my life. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to, I'm just putting glue on the page and then just kind of rolling this down and going back and wherever there's no glue, adding it. but it kind of, like the tissue paper kind of disappears. And you just see the image. Can you all see that? Hey, Jenny. Can you all see what I'm talking about? Look at that. I'm just gonna wrap that around that edge. And it's really, the tissue paper is awful fragile, obviously, but that's okay. If it tears, you can't really see it. But there we go. Even we could just leave it like that. How fun is that? Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah. So you can just kind of go in there and do anything you want to, and then let it dry. Let's see if we can dry it for just a little bit. But I just stamped with black ink onto just plain tissue paper. And I have a bunch of it, so I could cut them up. I could, you know, you can do this with anything. It doesn't have to be flowers. I was just doing it because it's the one I could get to. I don't know if it dries glue stick like this, but we're going to see. And when you use the black, it doesn't, the ink won't spread. Okay. Alrighty. So we're just gonna let this dry. Let's set this aside and let this dry. See if we'll let that glue dry for a smidge. Just a smidgen. Alright, I want to share with you all for part of some digitals I'm gonna be sharing and working with. This is a bunch of my, not this or this. If I have extra paint, I will just paint up pages. So this is some gel printing. I can't find my gel plates, which I love that. But I wanted to talk to you about how you can build on these. So I will be doing texture pages and some textural pages. Isn't that fun? I think that's gorgeous. So I'm going to be making these digital, and this will be part of the membership group. And it's a Zoom with me on Thursday nights, the first Thursday of the month. So the first one's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Yes, you can totally stamp on tissue paper. And it gives you a really, come on, it's goopy, but it should dry. Isn't that a fun little effect? Yeah. So these are just, I can't wait till I find my gel plate. So I'm just going to copy some of these because these are original for me, which I can do. And I will take an old, we might use this. I'll take an old, I'll take a digital or, you know, like a printed paper that I didn't need, and I'll do stuff too. So it's not wasted. Let's put that aside. Maybe we'll play with that. And I'm gonna show you a really quick tag, and this is just with some stencils. So this is just a fast look. This is on a magazine page. I just pulled out. How fun is that? I think that would be cute. This is just on a book page. That I don't know what that's from. I think that was left and I redid it. This is just layered. This was one that didn't do very well printing. If you can see down here, I was running out of ink, y'all. This one needs some love. Let's put that over there. This one needs some love. This one, these are just, I think this is a really fun background. And I don't know how to repeat all this. Yes, yes, Betty, it is. I didn't know anything about it. Honestly, I was scared to death of them. And I think that is, no, that's just I have neutral ones. Some that are good, some that are not. You know, so you just never know what you're going to get. That's kind of the fun of it. But I think it gives you good texture. So I will be sharing these on my page and in my group. But in my group, you all get first dibs. And I'll be giving you all my extras. So I think that's a fun blue one. This is an old one, and then I just stamped on it. That was fun. I think I did that for an IOD page. I don't even remember. This one's a fun one. It's just you know, bubble sheet. So you just look around. You can use all kinds of things to make, like that doily. Isn't that fun? This is on a card, I think. That could use some love. Let's set that right there. That could use some love. So these I think were my very first. I didn't even know what I was doing, y'all. There's some stencils, and this is an envelope. This is an envelope. Just some old book pages and doilies. You can gel print on anything, can I say? And, you know, just look at the color, and then you can build on the color. So that's basically all this stuff is what it is. My very first ones. Now this one is okay, but I don't love it. Yeah, the textures are good. So, okay. Let's pull out the ones that need a little love. Let's say you have a whole stack of gel prints like this. Yes, because you're crazy, like Beth. Look, that's coffee dyed and painted. Cool. All right. So we have these. What on earth could we do with these kind of things? This one, let's start with this one. This may not be as intimidating as these big black blobs. Don't know. Maybe you're not intimidated by it at all. So I guess what we could start with at first is we could just do some watercolor on it. That might be fun. And see what happens. Oh, there's that little bird. Let me put you down in the drawer. You could always decoupage. Wait, we've already done some watercolor. Let's decoupage. Look right here. This is a fun, I got this in one of my mixed media. Okay, so here's some tissue paper that's stamped. Remember I got those? Awesome. I got this with my mixed media group. So I'm just going to, I may be in that this month, I may not. Don't know. I'm not sure if I am or not. So, and I don't really have my way of sticking anything. So we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna see if we can use what we got and do something and just be creative. I don't know. There's that we could use. I have just this brown paper we could decoupage on. Don't think I want to do that. I've got all kinds of these, you know, these happy bits. That might be kind of fun. That's a good one. Maybe we'll do those. Let's save this. That might be gorgeous on that black one. So let's just do a quick collage of these happy papers, these happy bits, and see what happens. Oh, that's a sticker. Let's just go ahead and put you right on there. Good. That work is done, and I even like the back of that sticker. I don't want these little things. That's just useless. There's that. There's magazines. There's a map. All right, let's just add some of these on here and see what happens. And then we'll see what goes from there. So this is kind of, I guess we're just kind of being a little childlike, huh? They're different. This is water paper, so they're going to be different kind of, I'm just going to glue them on in a random fashion. No rhyme, no reason, no order. I just want to give you permission to play. Sometimes it's fun to just, you know, play and just make make a crazy quilt. Yes. Listen to my girl. Oh, she's so funny. Yep. She's so funny. She's always looking for bad guys. You never know when a bad guy may show up. Guys, I'm just gonna let you know, I have bad guys around my neighborhood all the time. They could be wind. They could be, what all could they be? They could just be just about anything, you know? I'm not gonna worry about words, if it's straight or if I tear it. But you could easily do this and make fun tags out of it, you know? Or you could use this. This would be really fun as a background for a picture. Think about that. If you had, if you want to do something really fun, like a family portrait, you can make your own matting. And I think that would be fun. And just stick it right down on top of it. I would totally do that. Totally. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just gluing, and then I'll probably go back and add in, you know, places that are holes. Totally can do holes. I want to be able to want this big splotch of blue. I could put it right up there, couldn't I? Like over that. Maybe we'll do that. And if you cover up pieces, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. This is from a gel plate, gel piece, but I like this one actually. So we're going to use the non-gel side. And put it right there. How cool is that? Love that. And this is a little piece of Royce that got all zhuzhed up. And just scraps that I had left over. And, you know, I never want to throw anything away. That's a fun one. We could put all the way across the bottom. Let's do that. Don't even know what that's from, but it's fun. No idea why I did that, but oh, I think I tore it, you know, like look at that. And that's from a sticker. That's fun. Let's put that like right there. So there's some holes in there too, which, and you need to go in. Yes, yes. She's an Anatolian Pyrenees, so mostly Anatolian. She watches airplanes because they could possibly be a bird that's going to come and pick up her mom and drag her mom off. It's really neat to see their instinct just kind of take over, you know. So, but she's so sweet. She's so sweet. And they both went. We've got our grand dog too, Zuko. He's a mutt. Molly's a designer mutt, and Zuko is not. When I say designer mutt, she was bred, but she wasn't like my neighbor. It was a vet who bred her with her dogs, though. And I wasn't planning on getting a giant dog. We were going to the pound, and she walked out, and she had me at hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, fun. Yes, aren't they fun? Okay, so that gives us an awesome kind of, you know, board that we can use. I think that's kind of fun. Looks like a crazy quilt, doesn't it? Love it. So let's put this right here on this black. Maybe we'll put it on the green. Let's see what that happens if we glue it down onto this. Okay, I'm not going to put it on the tissue because it won't work. I know that. I'm just going to cover this. This is just, and this is a cheapo book page from the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm just hoping that it will disappear and we'll see the color come through, but maybe not. Maybe not. Not at all. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to go with it. Wasn't that pretty anyway, so maybe it will dry. I could, let's use this. Maybe it won't tear. You could use some Royce papers. I have those, but they're so big and I feel like I don't have any room to cut down here. I got to figure out my space because I don't know when I'm going to get to my shop and if I'm even going to be able to do anything at my shop. Probably just going to do it here. So that's kind of fun. It gives you some texture underneath. Let's let that dry and see what happens. Maybe I wonder if we added some water. That might help. I don't know. I kind of would like to see what's underneath it, but now when it dries, it may not, you know, it may dry white. We may not see it, but that I like. I think that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So here's this black. What could we do with this? This was obviously a mistake, or maybe it was just leftover. I don't know. I kept it for a reason. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do I have that we might be able to put on that? I wonder, let's do some oxides. Let's see what that looks like. We use it with a lot, but I've never done it with this, and this is acrylic. Let's just spray it. Let's put this gold on here and see what this looks like with it. It might be kind of cool, you know? We'll just see. If we don't like it, guess what we can do? Throw it away. Put a little gold shimmer on it. That's fun. Let's see if the this shows up. You can see it on the black. I'm just using it on the wrong thing, aren't I? Yes. I sprayed it, it's a little much. So obviously we gotta let that dry. Let that dry. Okay. I would spray it, but I think I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna lay you right there. So let's take this one. This is a cute pink, and let's talk about a cute tag. And then I'm gonna be done because I'm sure my kids are starving and my son wants to go to Arby's. He's treating because he's probably got more money than I do at this point in the game. So this would be a fun, if we wanted to make a quick tag. Let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna fold it over, but we're also going to tear it with a really awesome ruler. If I had mine here, maybe this one will work because it's small. Oh look, I think I just got stuff on my arm. I did. Okay. Oh, here we go. This will work. Let me hold this like this. Hopefully, let's get this somewhere straight. I'm so not good with these things. Okay. And I'm not doing the folded part. I'm just going to do, I'm just trying to get all that and make it a cute size for a tag, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we'll choose what colors we want to be on the outside of our tag. Looks like it's resting. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Look at that. Let's see what it does. We'll just let it sit. We'll just let it sit for a second. Okay, let's glue these together. I watched Shan of Shanique, what, you know, that art one. I can't say the name. And she shows how to make a really quick tag, which, yes, which is awesome. So now, what do we want to be? I think we want this to be the front. Okay, that gives us the most kind of texture. So we're just gonna, or do we want that to be the front? I like that one. Let's do that. I like that a little better. It's got some gold at the end. was the side I was going for, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, and guys, I'm going to need a little prayer because I've been so stressed out lately. Let's see if that dries. I think it's going to dry white. Wah. We'll put the heat on it before we leave. All right, let's make this a cute tag. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take it right here. Try to make it match. Try. At least come close. There we go. That kind of does. And then we want to put something cute on it. So I know I have some digitals in here. Something fun to add to it. That's kind of fun right there. We could cut out one of those blocks, or if we wanted to go vintage, we could go vintage-y. Let's see what we got. I don't know what all I have. This is not planned, obviously. Sorry. Okay, we could do, I think I'm going to take this one. Don't want that. Okay, there's that. We could take a cute, don't want that. Don't want that. I'll change my mind on that. So this would be cute. Those yellow flowers might be cute. Or that moth or that butterfly would be cute. Or even that mushroom, maybe? I don't know. What? Or this might be fun to put down at the bottom. Let's cut this out and see what this looks like. I'm just trying to do some fast layering pieces. This might be fun on there at the bottom, and then, yep, hang on. Let's just do that. We'll do that across the bottom, or maybe we'll do this with the white because that's brighter. I like that. Okay. Okay, what? Oh no! Oh no, no, Betty, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, guys, if you have any prayer requests, put that out. My endocrinologist is not going to be happy with me tomorrow, but that is okay. So they're just going to have to get over it, you know. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just going to wrap the whole thing around because I can. And hopefully, let me just cut this off like it's torn. This is a digital that I have that will be part of the membership group that you get. Super excited about that. Okay. This is just quick. She likes to do like 3-minute ones. That is so fun. Right there, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's put, let's put part of this guy right here, right down the side. We're just going to cut him in half. And do a quick cut. This was from one of our IOD pages, which is fun. And actually, this paper is what's left over after the paint inlay. So don't throw those away, guys, because they can be stamped on. And you can decoupage with them. They're awesome. I'm just going to do this fun little wing thing right there. Don't know why I wanted to do that, but I thought I want half of it. Let's cut him apart. Well, looky there. let's fix him. We'll glue him down, and then we'll add his head to him. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. You know, they're not gonna know. Nobody's going to know. And I will go over that white with some color to make it disappear a bit. And let's put a fun little Sari Silk topper to it. Like that. Let's tear that. And we got a tag. Betty, you will be prayed for. Let's pray. I'm gonna pray right now, but when we get done, we're almost finished. We're just gonna wrap this around here like this. Flip it over. And I can hear Joseph walking around because he walks really slow. Okay. All right. Is it super cute? No, but I think it's cute. All right. Hey, let's just do a real quick prayer for Betty. Dear Lord, we just thank you for tonight, and I thank you for Betty, Lord. And I just ask that her laryngitis is gone and she feels better, and please be with her leg and her DVT, Lord. That's just scary, and we just ask you to be all over that and to cover that, Lord, and to heal her. In Jesus' name, amen. Guys, I just thank you for being with me. Go be the light. If you want to join the club, there's a link in the comments. It's going to be the membership group. It's tomorrow night. So excited, working on that. So I will not be going live tomorrow, but I will try to be on here on Friday at 10. So I think this is kind of cute. It's different. You know, it's a little quirky, like me. So, yep. This is kind of drying. It might work. Let's see. This is dry. This is puddled. So, to look like it needs to dry flat, you know. And then this is dried. Look how cute that is. Have a great night. Yes. And then this. So I don't know what. It's still a little goopy, the glue is. So we'll give this some time. But that's fun. Okay. Guys, just go be creative. Go do something fun. Okay? And take care of yourself and be nice and be kind, and let's be the light. Let's leave really good tips, especially if you pray in public. Leave a good tip. We don't want them to call us chinchy. Okay? Don't let them call us chinchy. All right, friends. I will see you all Friday. Okay? And if you're in my group, I will see you tomorrow night. So be looking for you will be getting emails, all kinds of stuff. All right. I got to run. I've been on here far too long.